Let us search out the matter. Don't just think what they tell you. It's not so much a mystery. Let us search out your history. Seek and you shall find. Knock on the door, be open. Come on, open your mind because you're chosen.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to your YouTube channel, Searching Out the Matter. And tonight, of course, what we do on every Tuesday night, we search out the scriptures, the righteous scriptures. Indeed, because that's what we were told to do. We're told to study to make thyself approved, rightly dividing the word of truth, but to shun profane and vain babblings, because they will increase unto more unrighteousness. Let me know if everyone can hear me perfectly. Make sure that everything is working smoothly, up and running as they normally say. Make sure everything is all right on my side. Clearly, one says, thank you very much. Clearly. For those who are here already, Mrs. Webley, all glory to the Most High, you're here alive and well. Webley Juna, blessings to you. Tennis Elbow, of course, all glory to the Most High, you're here. And of course, Lord Jesus, who was the first one here, all glory to the Most High, that you're here to hear the word of the Most High. Not many persons in this time want to hear anything about the word of the Most High. You know, they want to hear about parties or football or everything else except the word of the Most High. So the fact that you're here to hear about the word of the Most High, that's a good thing. And we say all glory to the Most High, indeed. Because indeed he has given us another day to live, right? And he's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? Everlasting. He's from everlasting to everlasting. The Aleph and the Tav, the first and the last, the Alpha and the Omega, right? So let's glorify him. All right. So of course, what we're going to do tonight, and what we do every Tuesday night, is what we share the word of the Most High. And of course, let me make sure that I'm sharing this thing. Put myself down here. Okay, awesome. All right. Yes, the book of Romans, we're at chapter 11. So we're going to read chapter 11, 10. No. Chapter 11, 12, and 13. Or I said 10. Well, 11, 12, and 13. Of course. And of course, those who are new to this channel, just remember that we have some word replacement, so no one will be confused. So the English word, when we say Lord God, we're going to say Yahuwah or Elohim. So don't be confused when you hear we say Yahuwah or Elohim, right? So the English word Lord God, we have searched at the matter, we have found out that they have replaced the name of the Most High, which is Yahuwah, and God is literally mean Elohim, the mighty one, he who created all things. And then for Lord, before or after Jesus, we say Master, right? So you know that the disciples never call Yahusha Lord. They wouldn't dare call him Lord because they have the passion and the zeal and love for him. And of course, none of them wouldn't dare even try to call him Jesus, right? They would call him by his name that was given to him at birth, which is Yahusha. And some persons say Yahushua, but that's fine. Or Yahawashai, that's also fine. When you see the word Christ, you're going to say Messiah or Amashiach. When you see the word holy, we're going to say Akadesh. When you see the word spirit, you might hear we say spirit, but you hear we say Ruach. Or for the Holy Spirit, you're going to hear we say Ruach, Akadesh. All glory to the Most High. And of course, please remember to subscribe to our channel. We are 203 subscribers now. All glory to the Most High. We are growing, and we're glad that we are indeed growing because we know that we come with truth. We come with the word of the Most High. It's not popular, but guess what? We're growing. Thanks indeed for sharing our videos. All right. So the video that we did today is the enemy the devil is using his agent to get to you with his devices. They want your voice, they want your brain, and they want your life because they want to live another way. So they have made a pact with the devil for them to create a kingdom for him so that he can come and sit in your body. So go and check out that video. All right. So without further ado, and of course, we're going to get into what we came here to do was read the word of the Most High. Make sure that I'm sharing it and I'm not in the way or anything. All right. All glory to the Most High. Those who are still joining, just reaching, thanks for coming. Remember to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're not, and share it. So others who are compelled. So we're not trying to share it with those who don't want to read the Bible. No. Share it with those who you think like persons who, persons like Satan, like, hey, Thurston, I'm at some time I'm busy to read or whatever, So I'm saying, come, let me read with you. I will use myself as a living sacrifice every Tuesday night to read it with you, because guess what? I read it every day. But on Tuesday night, I will read it with you. I will use myself as a living sacrifice to read it with you. So come, right? Come every Tuesday night and I will read it with you so you can feel compelled and have company to read. All right? So indeed, we don't pray online. We pray before we come on or after, because the word of the Most High says that we should pray in secret and the Father will reward us openly. All right? So while I'm reading, I will look in the comment section for any questions, and I will stop and check the comment section for any question that you have, and you can let me know what question you have, or if you want me to explain something that you did not understand clearly. Fair enough. All right. So make sure this is up and running. Make sure you're seeing it clearly. All right, that looks clear enough. Let me know if everybody can see the screen properly. Drop a 1 in the comment section if you can see the screen properly. 1 for clearly or properly. Anybody? This is Webley Jr., Tennis Elbow. Anybody who's there, let me know if you can see my screen properly so you can actually read along, or you're going to use your own Bible. You're not seeing it properly? All right, let me go like this then. Move myself from there. Is it any better? It's due to the device. Anybody else can see the screen properly so you can follow along on the screen, or you're going to use their own Bible? Let me know. All right, so Tasha is saying yes, she can speak using my own Bible. All right, fair enough. All right. So I guess I can get back down here then. All right. So then that part is not showing. So I get back down here. All right. So we're getting into it. All right. All right. So Romans chapter 11, verse 1. And it reads, I say then, as Elohim cast away his people, talking about Israel, right? Paul is talking about Israel, his people. All right. So just make that clear. I say then, as Elohim cast away his people, certainly not. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham. So his people was the Israelite, I should have said that. So he said, certainly not. For I also am an Israelite. So you have not cast off Israelite. You have not cast off the Israels or the Israelites, right? He continued by saying, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. So Paul is saying he's an Israelite of the seed of Abraham. When you read the Bible here, they're saying that my father Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Paul is saying, I come through that same lineage, all right, of the tribe of Benjamin. And Benjamin would have been the last son of Jacob, whose name was changed from Jacob to Israel. All right. His name was changed from Jacob to Israel. So we continue. So read it again. He says, certainly not, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. Elohim has not cast away his people, whom he foreknew. Right? Foreknew, you understand that word? He foreknew them. Like he have chosen them before they even knew themselves. Because before Abraham, because he said to Abraham that in your seed the nation shall be blessed. All right. And he's promised Abraham a son, which Isaac came. All right. Do you not know what the scripture says of Elijah? Oh, he pleads with Elohim against Israel, saying, Master, they have killed your prophets and tore down your altars, and I alone am left, and they seek my life. But what does the divine response say to him? All right. So remember Elijah when he killed the prophets of Jezebel. When Elijah killed the prophets of Jezebel, he and Jezebel swore by herself, swear by herself that she would kill him. Elijah ran and he went into the cave and he hid. Right? And the Most High asked, what are you doing here? Right? And he said, Yahuwah, they have killed your prophets and tore down your altars, and I am alone, I'm left, and they seek my life. Right. But Yahuwah said to him, hear what Yahuwah said to him. I said, but what does the divine response say to him? I have reserved for myself 7,000 men who have not bowed to the knee of Baal. No. Persons in the comment section. This is very, very, very revealing. So Elijah is saying that they have killed his prophet, the Most High prophet, and he's left alone. And the Most High said to him, no, Elijah. I have reserved for myself 7,000 men who have not bowed their knee to Baal. No, I'm saying to you, those are in the comment section, those who are watching right now, I'm saying, you feel when you have turned your life around into righteousness, you are going to feel alone. You are going to feel like you're the only one in this world because the believers are few and far apart, and you're going to think that you're being persecuted above all measures. You're going to think that you're alone, but I'm going to say this to you. You're not alone. Because the Most High have chosen those who have believed in this generation as well. So you're going to feel like Elijah, You're going to feel like you're all alone. But the Most High is saying to you, no, you're not alone. And this is why we are doing this. To remind you that you're not alone. That we are here too. Many are called, but few are chosen. So I'm telling you, on Sunday or Saturday or whichever day, you're going to see church full. Yeah, man. Churchianity is going to be full. But remember this, many are called, but few are chosen. So when Elijah said to the Most High, they have killed your prophets and tore down your altars, and I alone am left, and they seek my life. Him say, I'm me alone left. I'm me alone. Them kill all your prophets, and me alone now, they seek my life. And me tremble, me fear for my life. But Yahuwah, he said to him, I reserve for myself 7,000 men who have not bowed their knee to Baal. Even so then, at this time, there's a remnant according to the election of grace. According to what? The election of grace. There's a remnant. There's a few that is left that are saved by grace. And Paul continued in verse 6, and he said, and if by grace, then it is no longer of what? Works. It's no longer of the law. Because it's grace is what we did not deserve. I certainly did not deserve grace. I was wretched. I was a sinner. I didn't deserve grace. But that's why it's called grace. It's no longer of works. Otherwise, grace is no longer grace, as he said rightly. But if it is of works, it is no longer grace. Otherwise, work is no longer work. Verse 7. And what then? Israel had not obtained what it seeks, but the elect have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Israel did not obtain what it seeks because they seek it by what? Through the law. They did not seek it by faith. Because when faith come, they denied it, which is the Son of the Most Righteous, Yahushua the Messiah. He said, but the elect have obtained it. And the elect were foreknew, and the elect were chosen, and the rest were blinded. Just as is written in verse 8, it says, Elohim has given them a spirit of stupor, eye that they should not see, and a ear that they should not hear, to this very day. To this very day. Can you just imagine that? People, friends that are listening, those who are watching back on the replay, can you imagine that the scripture is saying, Elohim have given them a spirit of stupor, eye that they should not see, and hear that they should not hear, to this very day. To this very day, they still have that spirit. Sometimes you're seeing something, they're wondering why others are not seeing it. Why can't they see what the enemy is doing? Because of this. Verse 8. Verse 9, and it says, and David says, let their table become a snare and a trap, and a stumbling block and a recompense to them. And let their eyes be darkened so that they do not see, and bow down their back Always. We continue in verse 11. All right, no question. All right. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Certainly not. Talking about Israel, you know. Have they stumbled? The fact that they called for the crucifixion of the Messiah. He said, have they stumbled that they should fall? He said, certainly not. But through their fall, very, very revealing. But through their fall, to provoke them to jealousy, salvation have come to the Gentiles. Do you understand what Paul is saying? But through the fall of Israel, to provoke them to jealousy, salvation has come to the Gentiles. So now when they see that the Gentiles are now believing in Yahusha, they are now jealous. Oh, glory to the Most High. Now, if their fall is riches for the world, no. If their fall is riches for the world, because of Israel falling, is riches to the rest of the world, for the rest of the world have now gotten the gospel, because the believers, the apostles, the disciples were scattered because they were persecuted for preaching Yahusha. No, if the fall is riches for the world and their failure riches for the Gentiles, how much more their fullness? All glory to the Most High. For I speak to you, Gentiles. No, listen, Paul is saying straighten up. Hear what I'm saying to you now. For I speak to you, Gentiles. Inasmuch as I am an apostle to the Gentiles, I magnify my ministry. For if by any means I may provoke to jealousy those who are my flesh, which are Israelites, and save some of them. For if their being cast away is the reconciling of the world, the fact that Israel was cast away, the good news was preached to the rest of the world, and they were reconciled unto the Most High. What will their acceptance be but life from the dead? So they're going to be, well, we're getting there. For if the first fruit is Akodesh, as I said, the word holy Akodesh. For if the first fruit is Akodesh, the lump is also Akodesh, right? If the root is Akodesh, so are the branches. And if some of the branches were broken off, and you, say, talking to the Gentiles now, listen. And if some of the branches were broken off, and you, being a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, and with them became partakers of the root and fatness of the olive tree. Now, picture this: you have a tree, and branches are broken off, and branches from other trees or other olive tree were grafted in. Picture that. All right. Let me read verse 17 again. And if some of the branches were broken off, and you, the Gentiles, being a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, and with them became partakers of the root and fatness of the olive tree. So the tree would have been Yahusha, right? The body of righteousness. Do not boast against the branches. So Gentiles do not boast against Israel because they were blinded. But if you do boast, remember that you do not support the root, but the root supports you. You don't support Yahusha, but Yahusha supports you. All right. All glory to the Most High. Explain verse 12. All right, I'm getting back there. Now, if their fall is riches for the world, so okay. So remember that Israel fall through what? To calling for the crucifixion of Yahusha and say, may his blood be upon us. Right? That's what Israel did. They denied the Son of the Most High. And because they did that, what they started to do, they started persecute everybody or everyone who believed in Yahusha. Remember, the disciples were scattered because they were persecuted and run from Jerusalem. And because of Israel's fall, they persecute the believers who believe in Yahusha, and they had to leave. The believers and apostles and disciples have to leave Jerusalem and go into other nations, and thus the other nations receive the riches, which is the Spirit of the Most High, the Word of the Most High, the faith in Yahusha. And their failure is riches for the Gentiles. So the rest of the world were Gentiles. So Israel's failure was riches for the Gentiles because they received the Word of the Most High. So the last part I said, how much more is their fullness? So when the Gentiles have now received the word of the Most High, then Israel would have been grafted back in, but that is coming down further down. Hope that explained that for you, Mrs. Wesley. All right. Shahual, Yeshriel. Am I pronouncing the word properly? Shalom fam. Shahual, Yeshriel. I hope I'm pronouncing it. Yashriel. Yes, sorry. Sorry. But blessings, my brother. Welcome. Shalom, man. Shalom. Welcome. All right. So we move again. So I hope that explains um verse 12 for you. All right. So we just repeat verse 18 again. Do not boast against the branches, but if you do boast, remember that you do not support the root, but the root supports you. All right. So talking to the Gentiles. Do not boast because you don't support Yahusha. Yahusha supports you. Verse 19. You will say then, branches were broken off that I might be grafted in. All right, speaking to the Gentiles again. You will say, branches were broken off, Israel was broken off, that you may be grafted in, the Gentiles. Well said, if you say that. Because of unbelief, they were broken off, and you stand by faith. So clearing it, making much more clear, right? Do not be haughty or boastful, but fear. For if Elohim did not spare the natural branches, he may not spare you either. Listen, Gentiles, he's saying, but if Elohim did not spare the natural branches, he may not spare you either. Therefore, consider the goodness and severity of Elohim, and those who fell. Severity, but toward you, goodness if you continue in his goodness. All glory to the Most High. Otherwise, you will also be cut off. Right? And they also, if they do not continue in unbelief, will be grafted in, for Elohim is able to graft them in again. Oh, glory to the Most High. It's all good. All glory to the Most High. All glory. Right? So we get that. So Elohim is able to graft them in again if they do not continue in unbelief. For if you were cut off, listen, continue with the Gentiles. For if you were cut off of the olive tree, which is wild by nature, and were grafted contrary to nature into a cultivated olive tree, how much more will these who are natural branches, which are in Israel, be grafted back into their own olive tree? Easy. Because if you came from another olive tree, come to the righteous olive tree, how much more that the branches were there before, easy to be grafted back in, right? Oh. For I do not desire, brethren, that you should be ignorant of this mystery, lest you should be wise in your own opinion, that blindness in part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentile has come in. Oh, glory to the Most High. I wonder if we're going to get this. I wonder if you're getting this. Let me read it again. For I do not desire, brethren, that you should be ignorant of this mystery. Listen to the mystery. Lest you should be wise in your own opinion, that blindness in part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentile has come in. And so all Israel will be saved. All Israel will be what? Saved. All Israel will be saved. But remember, not everyone who say they are Israel are Israelites. Hey, all glory to the Most High. So he continued verse 26 and said, so all Israel will be saved, as is written. The deliverer will come out of Zion, and he will turn away unrighteousness from Jacob, or Jacob Israel. All right? 27. For this is my covenant with them when I take away their sin. This is my promise with them when I take away their sins. He said, concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sake. But concerning the election, they are beloved for the sake of the fathers. Which fathers? Which fathers? Which fathers are we talking about? Let me read it again. Concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sake. But concerning election, they are beloved for the sake of the fathers. Which fathers? Someone put it in the comment section. Because of Abraham, indeed. Because the Messiah did what? He made a promise to Abraham, and the Messiah cannot go back in promise. He said that the word have come out of his mouth in righteousness and shall not return. Right? The word have gone out of his mouth in righteousness and shall not return. His word cannot come back into him in vain. So he made a promise to Abraham, and because of that promise to Abraham, Isaac, and to Jacob, all Israel shall be saved. Let's continue, verse 29. For the gift and the calling of Elohim are irrevocable. It can't be replaced. For as you were once disobedient to Elohim, let's read. For as you were once disobedient to Elohim, yet have now obtained mercy through their disobedience, to Israel's disobedience. Are we seeing that? Even so, these also have now been disobedient, that through the mercy shown you, they also may obtain mercy. Oh my word. Through this mystery. Even these also have now been disobedient, that through the mercy shown you, they also may obtain mercy. Israel may obtain mercy. All right, 32. For Elohim has committed them all to disobedience. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. For Elohim has committed them all to disobedience that he might have mercy on all. No, 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 no. Let's pause. Say what? The Most High have committed Israel to disobedience to have mercy upon the rest of the world? Oh my. Wait. That's the reason why 33, verse 33 is written. As he said, oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Elohim. Oh, unsearchable are his judgment and his ways past finding out. Oh my word. I receive this. Mystery beyond mystery. Elohim has committed all to disobedience that he might have mercy on all. All the riches, all the depth and riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Elohim. Oh, unsearchable are his judgment and his ways past finding out. For who has known the mind of Yahuah? For as high as the heavens is from the earth, so is his mind and ways are higher than hers. For who has known the mind of Yahuah, or who has become his counselor, or who has first given to him, and it shall be repaid? For him and through him and to him are all things. To him be glory forever. So let it be. All glory to the Most High. No. Hey, I tell you, I love that. I love chapter 11. I love chapter 11. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I love chapter 11 of Romans. It gives you so much insight. Listen, and you choose the Most High, him choose you. Let me just say that. Chosen into righteousness. All glory to the Most High. So that was chapter 11. That was chapter 11. If I did say verses, chapter 11, I meant. All right. If there's any question, let me know in the comment section. If I'm going too fast, just tell me to slow down because I talk fast at times. I know that. So if any question, let me know. I'll keep checking the comment section. Keep going back and forth, checking the comment section. All right. Chapter 12. We move. I beseech you, therefore, I beg you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Elohim, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, Akadesh accepted to Elohim. So, women, dress as a Akadesh woman. Don't be revealing. Man, don't put on tattoos and use your bodies as living sacrifice to Elohim, acceptable to Him, which is your reasonable service. Come on. He has promised you everlasting life through faith in His Son. And now He's saying to you, use your body as a living sacrifice, Akadesh, acceptable to Elohim, which is your reasonable service. That is reasonable, don't you think? All right, verse 2. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Elohim. Do not be conformed to this world. You don't have to put on tattoo. Why? Remember that he said that you should not make markings on your skin because it's abominable? Woman, dress modestly. Do not cause a brother to sin because you will be judged by the Most High. Let me just read verse 2 and continue. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Elohim. All right. Verse 3, he says, for I say, through the grace given to me, that's Paul talking, to everyone who is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think. That's the reason why I'm a humble servant. I just use myself as a living sacrifice to help those who want to be compelled to read their Bible. I need company to read their Bible. I'm here every Tuesday night. I just use myself. He said, those who want to serve must first serve. And I will serve you by doing this for you. But to think soberly, as Elohim has dealt to each one a measure of faith. Elohim has given to each one a measure of what? Of faith. Do not boast against another person. For as we have many members in one body, but all the members do not have the same function. All the members do not have the same function. So I may give in the ministry to the minister or ministry to talk on YouTube, but you may be given something different to do. To encourage even me, because I need encouragement. The only S that I have on my chest is the Spirit of the Most High. I need encouragement at times. Sometimes I feel down. Sometimes I feel discouraged. And I'm glad for those who, the one and two, the few, the chosen few, who have taken time out to leave a kind words in the comment section. Trust me, it goes a long way. When I feel discouraged, you don't know, it means a lot to me. But it's not about me. Let's continue. For as we have many members in one body, but all the members do not have the same function, right? The eye and the nose don't have the same function. So we, being many, are one body in the Messiah, and individual members of one another, having then gift differing according to the grace that is given to us. No, listen this now. Having then gift differing according to the grace that is given to us, let us use them. If prophecy, let us prophesy in proportion to our faith. Do not go above your boundary. If you don't understand, you don't understand. Do not try to make up things. If you're given the understanding to understand Romans chapter 11, but you're not given the understanding to understand Revelation chapter 12, don't go make things up. Right? Prophesy, let us prophesy in proportion to our faith, the measure of which the Most High has given us, our ministry. Let us use it in our ministering. He who teaches in teaching, he who exhort in exhortation, he who gives with liberty, free will, he who leads with diligence, and he who shows mercy with cheerfulness. Everyone have a different calling in the body of Yahusha. Let love be without hypocrisy. Excuse me. Avoid what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love. In honor, giving preference to one another. Let me say it again. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love. In honor, giving preference to one another. Giving preference to those who are in the faith of Yahusha. Love everyone, but give preference to one another, to your brothers and sisters in the faith. Don't miss that. Not lagging in diligence, fervent in spirit, serving Yahuwah, rejoicing in faith, patient in tribulation, continuing steadfast in prayer, distributing to the needs of the saints, giving to hospitality. Who are the saints? The believers in Yahusha. Distributing to the needs of the saints, giving to hospitality. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. Yes, bless them. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Be of the same mind toward one another. Do not set your mind on high things, but associate with the humble. Do not be wise in your own opinion. Do not be wise in your own opinion. Do not set your mind on high things, because that's what the world wants you to do. And they will tell you to upgrade yourself, or to upgrade your TV, or to upgrade your phone yearly. Yeah, man. What you have? Well, whatever this is, whatever this call, and I need to get. So church doesn't matter. What kind of phone you have? You know, have the new what Samsung, whatever 14. I don't even know. Wait there. Yeah, man, you need to upgrade. No, I don't. No, I don't need to upgrade. My phone can send out WhatsApp. My phone can make calls. My phone can receive texts. I'm good. Right? Do not set your mind on high things. Be satisfied with food and clothing, but associate with the humble. Do not be wise in your own opinion, the scripture reminds us. 17. Repay no one evil for evil. You know, sometimes some person do some very evil things. Not true. We have been there. And I tell you, it's tempting you. Yeah, man, doing about the same thing. And the Most High just talk to you and say, you know what? Leave him alone. Listen to that spirit. Listen to that spirit. Have regard for good things in the sight of all men. If it's possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceable with all men. You cannot live peaceable with all men. But he said, as much as it depends on you, live peaceable with all men. There's some person you just can't live peace with because they don't want peace. But as much as it depends on you, when it is your control, in your ballpark, live peaceable with all men. Beloved, do not avenge yourself, but rather give place to wrath, for it's written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says Yahuwah. Yes, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him a drink. For in doing so, you will heap coals of fire on his head. Leave all vengeance to Yahuwah. It's not yours. Do you know how much time I have to remind myself of that? Do you know how much time I have to remind myself of that? That vengeance is not mine. So therefore, if my enemy is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him a drink. For in doing so, you will heap coals of fire up on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. All glory to the Most High, Yahuwah, or Elohim. Any question, let me know. I'm moving too fast, let me know. Those who are watching back on the replay, all glory to the Most High, be edified. If you're watching back on the replay, you have any question, you can still leave it in the comment section, and I will get to it. I respond to every single comment that is in the comment section. Every single comment. Just slow down a tad bit. All right, that's fine. I know I talk fast, and that's the reason why I'm asking, because I know I talk fast. All right? All right. All right. So, Romans chapter 30. Yeah. A lot of person know this chapter, but let's read. So we can get some understanding from it. Let every soul be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from Elohim, and the authority that exists are appointed by Elohim. Yeah, that's true. Be subject to the governing authorities. Be subject to them. Because the Most High, let me just continue. For there is no authority except from Elohim, and the authority that exists are appointed by Elohim. Yes, He has put them in place. And therefore, whoever resists the authority resists the ordinance of Elohim, and those who resist will bring judgment on themselves. Now, let me ask a question. Just does the authority of this world higher than the commandments of the Most High? Certainly not. So although we are to subject to authorities when it pertains to us, because I know that in Canada right now they're saying that they have legalized same gender marriage, right? But not because it is a part of the governing authorities rule or law. That doesn't mean that a man should just randomly get up and go and marry another man. It does not apply to him because he does not think that way. So I'm saying, if the rule does not apply to you, don't go say you need to follow the governing authorities. But Peter did say, is it right to listen to man rather than Elohim? Certainly not. We continue. Verse 2. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists the ordinance of Elohim, and those who resist will bring judgment on themselves. 3. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Do you want to be unafraid of the authority? Do what is good, and you will have praise from the same. True, right? If you want to be good in the eyes of the authorities, do what is good. Simple. That is true. That is true. All right. It's like they say, pay tax X, and you want to go against it. Exactly. Don't go against the ruling authorities. That's what they say. Pay your tax. Right? Pay your tax. All right. So we're gonna go through the comments as soon as we're finished, but we just didn't want to disturb the reading. So those who have comments, but if you drop a question, I will just get right to it. Right? But as soon as we finish, we're gonna put all the comment on the screen. Don't worry, I'm getting to it. All right, verse 4. For he is Elohim minister to you for good. But if you do evil, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. For he is Elohim minister. It's talking about the authorities, right? To keep you intact, to keep you in line. That's all it's saying. All right. An avenger to execute wrath on him who practice evil, definitely. And that's why you need the authorities. Therefore, verse 5, you must be subject, not only because of wrath, but also for conscience sake, because you have to do what is good. But goodness is not also always righteousness, because it can be seen good in the eyes of men, which is not righteous in the eyes of the Most High. So you have to be careful, right? For because of this, you also pay taxes, as this is what they say in the comment section just earlier. For they are Elohim ministers, attending continually this very thing. Remember that he said to Pharaoh, for this very reason I've raised you up to show my mighty power in you, to make my name known to all the world. Remember that? All right. 7. Render therefore to all their due. Taxes to whom taxes are due, custom to whom custom, fair to whom fair, honor to whom honor. So you don't go disrespecting the prime minister, friends. You don't go disrespecting the prime minister because you think he's evil. You know, don't go do that. That is wrong, whether you're a believer or unbeliever. Well, I'm talking to believers now, right? Don't, if you're a believer, you know that the prime minister is unrighteous and all of that. Don't go disrespecting him. And of course, you can call him out for his folly, but don't disrespect him, if you understand what I'm getting at. All right? Owe no one anything except to love one another. For he who loves another has fulfilled the law. Wait. Let me read that again. Owe no one anything, or owe no one nothing except to love one another. Right? For he who loves another has fulfilled the law. What law? It continues in verse 9. He explains, he said, for the commandments, he's talking about the law, you should not commit adultery. What law? For the commandment, you shall not commit adultery. You shall not murder. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness. You shall not covet. If there is any other commandment, all are summed up in this saying, namely, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Wow. Love does not harm to love does no harm to a neighbor. And therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. Wow. Love is the fulfillment of the law. Are we seeing that? So he's saying, for he who love another has fulfilled the law. And we're asking, so like a question sign, we're asking, oh, what law? And he's pointing to the law which he's talking about. He's saying, for the commandment, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness, you shall not covet. And if there's any other commandment, all are summed up in this saying, namely, you shall love your neighbors as yourself, because love does no harm to a neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. The fulfillment of the law. Oh my. All glory to the Most High. So, verse 11, it says, and do this, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. I tell you, brethren, if that was the high time, I don't know what time this is. Knowing the time, that now it is the high time to awake out of sleep, because there's so much deception going. And if you are still asleep, that you're going to be lost. For now our salvation is nearer than when we first believed. Let me say this to all believers that are here and will be watching on the replay. For now our salvation is nearer than when we first believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Therefore, let us cast off the work of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk properly as in the day, not in rivalry and drunkenness, not in lewdness and lust, not in strife and envy, but put on the Master Yahusha, the Messiah, and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill its lust, because the spirit fights against the flesh, and the flesh against the spirit. The night is far spent, the day is at hand, believers. Therefore, cast off all the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light, which is truth, which is spirit of righteousness. Let us walk properly as in the day, because only those who do evil walk in darkness. Not in rivalry and drunkenness. And talking about drunkenness is not talking about wine, you know. It's talking about worldly things. Being drunk with worldly things. Knowing nothing of truth, but the only thing you know is of the world. That's why I said be sober minded at all times. Not in lewdness and lust, whether lust of the flesh or lust of the eyes or the pride of life. No. Not in strife and envy with your brothers and sisters. No. But put on the Master Yahushua the Messiah. Put on whom? Because he is what? He is the way to the Father. He is the truth and he is life. Make no provision for the flesh. That's why I said continue to pray continuously. Pray lest you fall into temptation. Make no provision for the flesh to fulfill the. All right, sorry about that. Something just fell down. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So greetings to those who have joined us. I'm just gonna go through the comment section now. So you can leave your comment now as we converse. So of course, Lord Jesus was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but if he's still here, all glory to the Most High. Thanks for being here. I bless you in the name of Yahushua the Messiah. Who else was here? Mrs. Webley was ready and waiting, and of course, she's still here. All glory to the Most High. Bless you in the name of Yahushua. Webley Juna, blessings. All glory to the Most High. Thanks for being here. Tennis Helbo, I don't know if you're still here, but you said greetings, and greetings to you as well. All glory to the Most High. Bless you in his righteous name. Yeah, so you're here, and we're glad that you are indeed here. And of course, talk about Sister Webley already. Okay, remember to share the stream and like it, please. Yes, remember that. All right, greetings. This is, yes, Tennis Elbow was greeting Mrs. Webley as well. Blessings. Yes. All right, that's when Mrs. Webley weren't hearing me properly. So just going through the comment section just to highlight the comments that were in question. All right, Tashaya was here. All glory to the Most High if you're still here. Hope you're blessed by the reading that we read just now. You have received understanding. All right. Yes, you were using your own Bible at the time. Glory to the Most High. All right, First Kings chapter 19, 10 and 14. Let us remind us of what you were talking about here. What I want to ask, what part of scripture got you the most just now, or reveal something to you? Because I like chapter 11, you know, because chapter 11 talk about how Israel was blinded just so the rest of the world could believe. That reveals a lot. Like, tell me which chapter or verse spoke to you, like, you know, reveal something to you, whether you knew it or you didn't know it, or it was revealed to you tonight. That's not the issue. But what stood out to you? I want to know. Yeah, Mr. Weber, tell us what. All right, First Kings 19:10. Let me just go on, and I'll go to the rest of the comment section in a second. Let me just find that. Oh, about Elijah. Okay. Okay. About Elijah. Okay. So you were so Sister Webley was referring to when Elijah spoke. Let me share it. Was referring to when Elijah spoke to the Most High in the cave, saying that I've been zealous for the Yahuwah Almighty. The Israelites have rejected your commandment, tore down your altars, and put your prophets to death with the sword, and I am alone are left. And now they are trying to kill me too. And of course, the Most High responded to him and said, I have reserved 7,000 men who have not bowed themselves to Baal nor kissed him. Yes, all glory to the Most High. Romans chapter 11, verse 4. Let us get back there. And that's why we're here, to read and to understand, the Bible. All right. Verse 4. But what does the divine response say to him? Okay. Okay. I see why you're making the connection there. When the Most High respond to Elisha. All right. Okay. You're making a connection. And okay, yeah, you asked verse 12 to be explained, and I hope that it did. All glory to Most High. Yes. Shahal Yashrel was here, so Shalom fam. You were saying guard me in your prayers presently, homeless. Okay. Your prayers are with you, my friend. If you're able, please donate. Okay. You came and you stopped by. Um, I don't think her channel is that big as yet, my brother, for us to donate. We don't. I don't know if anyone here can, but if they can, I know that they will. Right? Um, Shalom family. Sister Will was greeting him. I mispronounced his name, but he was saying it's all good. All right. Sister Will was saying Abraham, to whom the promise was made. Of course, she was saying that I should slow down a tad bit. I tried. All right. So it's like they say, yes, yes, know when to follow, know when to follow. All right, law of the Mashiach. Yes, the law of the Mashiach is free will, is grace by faith. Yes, brother G, thanks for being here, bro. Yes, grace by faith, my bro. New creation. They're saying that's what stood out to you. 13, chapter 13, 13, 11 to 14. That's what stood out to you, brother G. Let me go there. Chapter 13, 11 to 14. All right. All right. Okay. And do this, knowing the time that now it's high time to awake out of sleep. For now our salvation is nearer than we first believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Therefore, let us cast off the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk properly as in the day, not in rivalry and drunkenness, not in lewdness and lust, but not in strife and envy. But put on the Master Yahushua the Messiah and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill its lust. Yes, Brother G. I love that one as well. I love that one as well. The sister, where we was greeting Brother G. Oh, and Shahal, Yashrel. Yes, yes. Um, all right, let us Let us drop the StreamYard link to see what you're saying, bro. Give me a sec. Let us drop the StreamYard. Give me a sec. I'll do it in a second. All right. Yeah, so Brother G was saying greetings. Child Yashara was saying currently homeless. Sorry to hear that, bro. Especially in this cold time. Where are you? Which country are you in? Let us know. Shaul Yashara was saying on Cash App. Okay, we're sending the StreamYard link. I'm gonna put it in the comment section. Tasha is saying here. Okay. Shawal Yashara was still here. Oh yeah. We got that, sister Weber. We got that. All right, brother. We have dropped the StreamYard link in the comment section. You can click it and come on. I say your 2 cents. All right, so brother G spoke to me. Oh yeah, he spoke to you. Yeah, for real. Bro, we'll keep you in our prayers. Sister Webby said that for real. We will. All right, turn on your camera, bro. Chapter 11, verse 33 stood out to me. Yes, brother Sharhal, you have to, Israel, you have to turn on your camera. That's our rule over here. All right, so 11:33. Yes, Sister Webley. Yes, Sister Webley. Yes, 11:33. I tell you. Mm-hmm. Let we just go back there. We just go back there for a sec, man. Like we not, because I wanted to go back there, and I would just want to say if anyone would just, come with me. 11. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So before I go 33, I'm gonna go 32 first. For Elohim has committed them all to disobedience, that he might have mercy on all. Elohim have committed Israel to disobedience, that he may have mercy on the rest of the world. That's what stood out to me. Not the first time, but every time I read it, it just keep giving me more. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Elohim. Oh, unsearchable are his judgment and his ways past finding out. So, Sister Webley, I am there with you. I am there with you. Right? And Yasharel is saying United States. You're from the United States. You're from the States. Oh, it must be real cold. And if you're homeless right now, bro, my prayers goes out to you. So anyone want to come on to give a 2 cents? So if I've seen you already, you don't have to turn on your camera. You can come on and give your 2 cents. If I've not seen you already, I'll ask you to turn on your camera just so I can know who I'm talking with, and then you can turn off your camera after. All right. All right. So brother Charles is saying the account and cash app is okay. If you can donate, please help our brother. We all need some help sometimes.
Shalom, family.
Shalom, 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 brother. Yeah, man. You have the floor.
Yes, like I said in the chat, fam, currently homeless, but right now I'm in the hospital. In hospital for 3 months. Currently homeless, but right now I'm in the hospital.
Oh, turn on the YouTube. Turn on the YouTube. We're getting a feedback and then give you 2 cents. 'Cause we want to hear what you have to say. All right. It seems that we lost him. So we're saying that he was in the hospital. He was saying that he's in the hospital. And he was looking some donation. I don't know if anyone here can donate. So if you have left the cash app, um, where is it? Where is it? Yeah. So you have left this information here to say cash app. But first, before we make any donation, bro, we want to hear your story, right? Right. So remember that we're believers, and we're told to test the spirit. You're coming here for the first time, and of course you are looking for you're looking for a person to help. So therefore, if we're going to help you, we want to know your story, right? Remember that we're told to test the spirit, and that's the reason why we want to talk to you first, to hear your story. And of course, if the spirit bids us to help, and of course we will try and do that if possible, most high willing. So we have him here again. We have him here again. If anyone else want to come on, just click the link and come on. And have your 2 cents with him. Yes, brother
Shalom,
Shaw.
fam. Shalom, fam. Sorry about that. Like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
I'm presently homeless. Been homeless since 2019, but recently I've been in the hospital due to breathing complications. So forgive me for that. So, like I said, if any of you are able to send a donation, my cash app link is right there on the screen in the chat.
Okay, okay, okay. So do you?
Sorry for my heavy breathing because I
Oh,
have
that's fine.
breathing
That's fine.
complications.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do you have time to talk? Can we talk to you?
Yes,
Just
sir.
fine.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right, cool, 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 cool. Anybody have any question in the comment section? Just let me know, and I will ask him. But of course, I do want to talk to you. Firstly, I see your name, Shawa. Pronounce your name properly for us, please.
Shaul Yisrael.
Sharul Israel. All right.
Yes,
And of course, I think you're proclaiming that you're actually of the household of Yashua, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. So for the fact that you are bold to do that, I am impressed. I am impressed because many persons don't know. So while I'm talking to him, viewers, those who are here, those who are compelled to make a donation, there's a thing on the screen there, and he's talking about Cash App. He says he's homeless. Yes, we're gonna get into that, but first we want to know, how do you come to know that you are of the household of Yashua? We want to know that.
Because through a document by Hebrew Nation Building, and there was God's conviction upon my heart that I'm a Hebrew Israelite by blood,
Okay,
and striving to serve Yahuwah for going on 10 years.
okay, okay, okay. So what are some of the convincing evidence that convince you? Because of course you have to get information. Like,
Yes,
what are
the Deuteronomy 28, the blessing and the curses upon the sins of the children of Israel, um, and plus Yahuwah opening my open understanding.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. You're not saying much based on what the doctrine that you received, but that's fine. So in terms of you being homeless, how did it happen, my brother? Talk to us.
Yes, in
Wait,
2019.
wait. I hope you're
Sir.
comfortable talking about it firstly. That's
Uh,
fine. Are you comfortable talking about your situation? Let me just
yes,
say that.
sir. Yes, brother.
Okay, okay, all right. So go ahead. If anybody have any question for my brother Shahar Yashriel or Israel, leave it in the comment section, please. And thank anyone want to come on and ask him any question, please hit the streamer link and feel free to do so. Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, in 2019, I lost my job. Um,
What type of
and
job
after
was
that, I was working food lines, a bagger here in the United States.
you did?
North Carolina.
Sorry, what type of job was it?
I worked as a bag boy.
Back. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Like in a supermarket or a wholesaler, like something like that.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
After that, got injured. Tried to get my disability bill. I was denied. Now that I lost my apartment
So
and be able to, yes,
you're you're also disabled. You're saying
yes.
when you
I
say you're
tried to get,
disabled,
yes, sir.
what do you mean by you're disabled? Talk to us.
I have a leg disability because I injured my leg after I was fired.
After you're fired, you injured your leg.
Yes.
Oh,
Um, I was helping someone um with their car and hit my leg against the car, and that's how I got
right.
injured.
All right. So those who are just coming in or just joining us, we have Brother Shura Yashrael or Shual Israel. He's telling us his story about how he became homeless. So first, let me just give you a rundown. So he's saying that he used to work at a supermarket as a bag boy or a bagger, and he lost his job, and he's just about to tell us how he injured his leg. So he's saying that he was helping someone with their car, and what happened? Continue.
Yes, I hit my leg against the car, and I busted my knee.
That what which year was that?
In 2019, same year I got fired.
Okay, okay, continue.
Then after I lost my apartment, then I was on the street for ever since until had to go to the hospital due to breathing complications.
So you had breathing complication before you
Yeah.
got fired.
No, this happened after I got fired.
So what is the diagnostic? Why you have the
They don't know yet. They're still looking. Trying to figure out why I'm having breathing complications.
so hold on, wait. So okay, so the car was parked where you hit your knee on it. Okay, you were trying to help the person with the car,
Yeah,
or the car was okay. Yeah, okay. So the park was station. The car was stationary. You hit your knee
yeah.
on the vehicle. Your knee got busted. So you couldn't work. You couldn't work at that time. So have you recovered from that knee injury?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
And
No, brother.
when did you start developing that breathing issue?
It was about maybe 2 years after I got fired. 2 years after 2019. About
So that
20.
2021, if my math is
Yeah.
matching.
Yes, sir.
All right. And you have been in and out of the hospital since?
Yes. Because like I said,
Okay.
in the States, they have to take you, you don't have no insurance. They have to
Mm-hmm.
take you in the emergency room.
Okay, okay, cool. So I don't know how the system of the states work, but do you get like help from the government? Is there like any sort of thing that you can go on? I don't know what it's called over there, but try to get
Disability.
assistance or
I
disability or whatever it is. Yes, talk to us about that. Have you tried?
I tried, but I was denied. So
Why
I
were you
was
denied?
unable to get. They said the type of injury I have is not among the listed injuries that they accept for disability.
Some again, got say that much clearer for me.
They said that the injury that I have is
Mm-hmm.
not eligible for disability.
Okay, okay. So according to them, you're not disabled enough.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's sad, man. That's sad. So do you need a stick to walk with, or you just walk with a limb?
I walk with a cane.
Walk with a cane. Okay, you call it a cane, not a stick. Okay, so you walk with a cane. All right. Okay, okay, okay. So from 2021, you developed this breathing problem. And we are in now 2023. So you have this breathing problem 2 years now. You've been out of a job. You're out of a job 4 years now from 2019, if my math is mathing. So how do you survive, my brother?
Like I said, before I went to the hospital, just asking strangers for help, a donation here or there, give me $1 here, $1 there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Give me a snack, something to drink.
So have they been a person being receptive of you? Have they been
Some have, some have, some have.
some have? Okay, okay. So have you tried getting like not I wouldn't well any job is a job, but something that you can actually do without being standing or without standing on your feet?
I'm certain that I heard of remote work. But I'm certain I'm researching that. But right now I'm in the hospital right now.
So okay, okay. So is it asthma?
Um, Possibly, but they say it's not asthma. It's something else that they
It's not
haven't
it's not.
they haven't named yet.
So you've been going to the hospital for 2 years and they still cannot diagnose why you have a breathing problem.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
have you been going to a hospital or you've been going to some sort of I don't know because
A hospital. It's a hospital.
I think for 2 years they would have can say, okay, all right, let me ask a different question. Sorry. Are you on any medication?
Yes. Antibiotics.
Antibiotics
Yes.
for
For my knee. For whatever breathing complication I have.
I know someone in the comment section who is knowledgeable about these medications. And can someone let me know? Do you need antibiotics for breathing complications? Anyone in the comment section? All right, it's sad to know that you're homeless still, my brother. It's sad to say, unless it's an infection. So, are they saying that you have an infection, my brother?
Possibly. They're still looking. The why they keep the way they haven't discharged me yet.
Oh, so
Uh,
when did you when
they
did
have
you admitted in the hospital?
about maybe a couple months ago, 2 months ago.
You've been in the hospital ever since?
Yes.
Okay. Is
On my channel, I have videos I posted from the hospital. From the
oh,
hospital
so
there.
you also have a YouTube channel?
Yes. I posted a video of me in the hospital. By my screen name. Then look at my screen name. You see the videos of me in the hospital.
Okay. So there's a question here. Um, how long have you been taking the antibiotics
Um, just recently.
recently?
Yeah. Because they
Okay.
gave it to while I'm in the hospital. They gave it just recently.
Okay. 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 So all right. So you do have a YouTube channel. So by the name that you have now, let me put the
Yes.
name. Let me put it on the screen so persons can go and check it out. He's from the state people. That's his YouTube channel name. We also have a Cash App name that was on the screen earlier, so you can go and check that out too. That's the that's the Cash App there for those who want to donate. Please do go ahead. Feel free to do so. He's homeless from 2019. He busted his knee on a car helping someone else. He has been in and out of the hospital from 2021. He's currently in the hospital, and he's saying that he is homeless at at the time now. So you say you're taking antibiotics more than 2 weeks? Have you been?
It's not by mouth. They inject it into my veins. So about more and
Antibiotics.
more 2 weeks. About that about right. More than 2 weeks.
All right. All right, brother. Glad to hear your not it's sad to hear the type of story that you have, but we're glad to hear that you're telling your story so others can hear to see if they are compelled to help or not compelled to help. All right. So that's the reason why we're asking you these questions too. So persons can feel in their spirit whether or not they want to help or not. So have to plead your case to them. So when you're not in the hospital, where are you? When you say homeless,
There's a 24-hour store. They have a little They have a dining area where I stay at. Because I'm here in the part of the United States I mean is Roxburgh, North Carolina, United States. So there's a store called Sheets that I'm at. If I'm not in the hospital, the 24 hours free Wi-Fi.
okay, okay. So you stay there, you said.
Yes.
So what they have like a shed there or something?
No, it's a little dining area. They have a dining area. It's average size. So I stay in there, sleep on the table.
Oh, that's sad. That is sad. That is sad. All right, brother. If anyone want to ask any question, want to come on, is there anything else you want to say to anybody to convince them if there is such a thing to try to help?
Just pray for me, family. Like I said, if you're able, if you have the ability to donate, please do. You have the ability to, but not just pray for your brother. And go to my channel. You see the videos of me in the hospital. So let Yahuwah guide your heart in reference to my situation.
All right, all right, Cheryl, you are a believer in Yahuwah or Elohim, and um, you also believe in His Son. You believe that He sent His Son to die for your sins. Do you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So,
Yahusha is the Messiah.
William Willis is saying, "Are you in the hospital right now? Show us."
Like I said, I'm under the blanket right now. Like I said, I post a video on my channel.
No, but he's saying that you should come from underneath the blanket. If that William Willis is saying,
There's doctors um walking in and out. They don't want to be on camera.
so aren't you on a bed, on a hospital bed or something?
Yes, but the doctors don't want to be on camera. They told me not to be on camera.
No, I get that, and I understand you have to respect person's privacy, so you can't push a camera in their face. But
Yeah,
I also know that um, while while the beds are closed, there are also a privacy area where you can pull the curtains or something just
yeah,
to have a bit of privacy. So I think
yeah.
because here's the thing, and I understand where William Willis is coming from. If they want to help you, they want to know that they're helping someone who is
Yeah,
sincerely in need of help. So
yeah.
what William Willis is saying that he is willing to help if indeed he knows that you're in the hospital, right? But
I understand that. The problem is I'm hooked to these IVs, so it's restricted in my movement. So I have to keep the camera on the bed. So no way for me to move the camera in such a way to actually give a glimpse of the hospital.
William Willis, are you okay with that excuse? Because I really I want to hear.
Forgive me for that. But they got me hooked to these IVs. Forgive me,
So
William.
I'm compelled to ask a question in a show. Like, which is it? Is it that you can't put the doctors on camera, or you don't want to put the doctors on camera, or is it that the IV is in your hand, so you can't restrict your movement? Which is it?
It's both because I'm like I said, I'm hooked to these IVs.
Chat,
Um,
what are you saying? What are you thinking, chat? Someone talk to me. What are you thinking? Because we have given you the floor. We are giving you the floor to speak. Give me a sec. We are giving you the floor to speak, and I think the chat is going to cast a judgment now. Um, you are not getting out of bed to show us that you're in the hospital. All you have to do is get from under the sheet. So William Willis is saying that you don't need to get off the bed. William Willis is saying,
is it good?
William Willis, are you
You see the wall?
so what? Well.
It's not
but
as light. It's
but
not as light.
Brother Shaw, we don't see no doctors or anything, but
But like I said,
we are
I'm
the
just showing you the
doctors.
wall. I'm showing you the wall, brother.
Yes, and we appreciate that you're showing us the wall. Pretty nice walls in the hospital you got there. But what
Like I
we're
said,
saying,
that's the best I can do, brother. I'm sorry. Like I said, that's the best I can do. Forgive me that, but it's the best I can do.
no, that's
Under
fine.
the,
We're not asking for
the
any more. I think that is sufficient for me. I don't know about William Willis,
like I said,
but
you
that
should use your best judgment, fam.
all right.
No,
So that's
the hospital room, brother. Brother William.
the brother Willis is saying this is a house room, brother. So
The hospital room.
I think the judgment is pretty clear. I don't know. I am what is come on, out of the mouth of two or three witnesses, the word is confirming, because you're telling us that there are doctors passing around.
Yeah,
And you
yeah, yes, yes.
give me a chance. Yeah, give me a chance. Give me a chance. I will let you speak.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
Let me just say. Remember you said to us earlier that you can't show us because there's doctors passing around. And while we respect the other's privacy, right? Right? Then you say your movement are restricted because of IVs and all of that. And then of course you 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 play along with us. You play along with us and you have showed us the room that has no doctors passing or nurses or no other beds. It's like you're in a private room, in a private hospital in I don't know. So I think the judgment is clear right now.
Like I said, it's an individual room. Called the it's an individual room, hospital room.
Okay.
I'm in a gown, brother. When you go to the hospital, they actually take your clothes off and put you on a hospital gown.
You do what? You ask for a gown?
Yeah, because like I said, they got hooked IVs into me. But like I said, brother, use your best judgment.
Yes,
Um,
we are going to use our better judgment.
if you're
Uh,
willing to donate,
yeah,
fine.
man.
You're not willing to donate, that's fine as well.
Yeah, man. That's fine. That's fine. But we also want you to be very sincere with us, because if you're going to
I
donate,
am sincere, brother.
what we want,
Striving to be, brother.
I want to ask one question though.
Yes.
I think this is my final question. So we don't want to waste anybody time here, because what I do on my channel is not to waste people time. I never, because you see YouTube is all about wasting your time, and I don't want anybody to come on my channel and waste their time watching my channel, ever, right? So the question I want to ask though is why you're under the blanket. That's the only question I have for you.
Like I said, so I can be as private as possible, considering I'm in the hospital.
Go again with that
They're
response.
trying to be as private as possible. I want the doctor to hear my conversation.
And a blanket will stop them from hearing your conversation.
Um, to my understanding, I'm trying to keep the conversation hidden from
You know
the
what,
doctor.
Brother Shawl, I'm for this from this moment on, I'm gonna stop calling your brother. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Yahusha said Yeah, when his mother came calling him, right? He was preaching, he was ministering the word. And when the mother's calling him, and they said to him, Yahusha, your mother, your sister, and brothers are calling you. He said to them, you who obey the word of the Most High are my sister and my brother. And Brother Shua, I can say categorically and unequivocally that you are lying. I can say that. All
I'm
right?
not,
And I
brother.
don't, no, man, it's fine. I don't want you to come and waste my time. Because for me, I don't waste my, you see these person in this chat, I never wasted their time. Never ever wasted their
Mhm.
time. And you came on um about the hour mark, and you are now 25 minutes in telling your story, and you have wasted 25 minutes of my time. And
I
I
understand, brother.
and that 25 minutes I will never get back in my lifetime.
I understand, brother.
Right? And I can say without a doubt that you are lying.
I'm
All
not
right?
lying, brother. I'm not
You
lying,
are
brother.
right, right. We're not
At least white people don't donate.
that's
Have donated. At least
that's
white people. At
that's
least are
fine.
white people that donate.
Back and
They
forth.
came and donated. So we don't want to donate. It's all good.
Let me mute your mic. We're not going to go back and forth whether or not you are lying or not. We're not going to do that. But I can say without a doubt, you're indeed lying. And you have just wasted 25 minutes of our time. All right. So the reason why I did that, Father, reason I did that, people, let me just yeah. The reason I did that just now is because I know that on you yeah, I'm good, I'm good. I know that on YouTube they always do this. They always come and ask for donation because they did that on another channel. So when I saw him at first, I ignored it. But then the spirit said to me, compelling my heart, like don't ignore him because if he is lying, it will be revealed, and if he's telling the truth, it will be revealed, and that's the reason why I said for him to turn on your camera, right? Turn on your camera and make your case. So when I told him to turn on the camera in the first place, he clicked off. He clicked off the StreamYard. He came off immediately when I said turn on your camera. But then, of course, he thought we were gullible, but didn't know that we have the spirit of the Most High in us. He thought we were gullible. So he said, some gullible person on YouTube reading their Bible. Listen, you don't know who you're messing with. Yes, we act humble. Yeah, yeah. But anyhow, so so I gave him the platform to share his story. Because let me tell you something. You see, the truth is the simple truth, and there's no loophole in the truth. But you see, the lie is full of holes. I can tell you that. Because he injured his leg on a parked car. He busted his leg that he have to use a cane to walk with on a car that is parked. I'm not talking about a driving car, that hit him. I know a person that got hit with vehicles, and then, I mean, I'm not saying they just get up and walk, but I'm saying that they have recovered. But he hit his leg on a parked car. Person joke and said, "Oh, you got hit by a parked car." This man injured his leg on a parked car, and he got busted to a point that he cannot walk. He have to walk with a cane. That makes no sense. Yes, at least white people will donate to you. We not listen. We don't have nepotism around here. Not because you're a black man and come, oh, I am homeless and I need your money. Listen, we work hard for our money. Every single person that you see here work hard for their money. And we're not going to nepotize because you're a black man. Yahuwah curse you or curse me. Yes. So they like to use that. No, you're cursed. You're cursed for not believing me. Oh, you're cursed. Yeah, man, you're cursed for not believing me. Listen, man. Listen, man. Do you think we're gullible? Do you think? Yes, from 2019, he hit his leg on a park car and it hasn't been healed ever since. He hit his leg on a car park, on a park car, and it hasn't been healed from 2019. Who do you think we are? I can't show it. I can't show my face because there are doctors walking around and they don't want to be on YouTube. And I understand that you have to respect person's privacy. And I can't because you respect my movement and I can't do this and I can't do that. Do you think we're gullible? Listen, your matter is the simplest thing to search out. Your matter? You didn't know the name of the channel searching out the matter? And that's what I just did. I searched out your matter live on YouTube and show you that you're a liar. But I didn't just want to call you out, I just want to make sure that someone else in the comment section was brave enough. Because I was going to do it, I was just asking you the right question for you to just think yourself. And William Willis, yes, very brave. Outside of the New Jerusalem, they're called cowards. Yes, there's outside of the Jerusalem are dogs and cowards. You have to be brave to call a spade a spade. You have to be brave to call a spade a spade. We here, we have the spirit of Yahuah. We are not easily fooled. No, listen. If the world cannot fool me, who are you to fool me? Come on, think. Because you are chosen indeed. If the world cannot fool me, who are you to fool me? Who are you? Who are you to fool me? If the world cannot fool, with all their devices, with all their trickery, with all their images, cannot fool me, who are you to fool me? All I did is just ask you some questions, some simple, very simple questions. Very simple questions. And I let you kick the bottle down the road to reveal yourself. Remember, he said his videos is on his channel with him in the hospital, so why not show us now? GS brother was actually thinking about the things he's being said. Yeah. That's why I asked about the lawyer, because they will take these cases even if you have no money, because disability is no joke. Yeah, for sure. So for those who were here for that 20 odd minutes, near half an hour, forgive me. But I had to reveal him for who he was. As I said, if he was telling the truth, it would have been revealed. If he was telling a lie, it would have still been revealed. Right. Right? So we don't just want to say, oh, you're lying because it's our opinion. The scripture just warned us, do not be wise in your own opinion. Do not be wise in your own opinion. Because I could have seen him at first and say, you're lying, get off here. No, but I wouldn't do that. I had to allow him to reveal himself, because as I said today in my video, there are always devil in the details. Listen keenly to what persons are saying to you, because there are always a loophole in their story if they're lying. But if they're telling the truth, I asked him, how did you know that you're Israelites? And he just said about Deuteronomy 28. That's all he knows. So I know the history. I know the story behind whether or not you think that you are an Israelite. I know the timeline. I know the story behind it. I asked a simple question. If you are calling yourself Shual Yasharel, and I said, okay, that you know that you are of the tribe of Israel. And he said, yes. So I asked, how did you know? And he said, Deuteronomy 28. That makes no sense. Yes, of course, Deuteronomy 28 is telling about the curse of what Israel would have gone through. But how did you come to realization that you are of Israel? Right? Yes. Hey, Brother Willis, you were very blatant. We just wanted to search him out. That's all I was doing. Let him kick the can down the road. Kick the can down the road. Any true child of Yah would have chosen prayer over money. From him drop the cash tag. My suspicion rose. Yes, true. My suspicion rose when I saw him here. Because the fact that they saw us reading the Bible, they think we're gullible. They think we're fools. Yeah, man, we're just reading the Bible because, hey, we're churchianity and we're this. No, brother. Back up. You came to the wrong place. Because that's all I was doing, is searching out the matter. Searching out the matter. Because I knew Mrs. Webley knows about antibiotics and what is needed for those type of things and yada yada. So I was just asking subtly for you to kick the can down the road, because it was inevitable that you would have been found out what you were saying. I tell you, people, search out the matter. Don't just take what they tell you. It's not so much of mystery, right? It's not so much of a mystery, because everything has a history. And what I did, I went back in history with him. Seek and you shall find. Knock, ask, and door shall be opened. The question will be answered. Open up your mind, because you and you and you and you are chosen. You are chosen in this. This is a proof to you, friends, that do not be drunk with the stories of this world. Do not be drunk, but be sober minded. Be vigilant. Because the devil will come with persuasive words to try to work on your emotions. Oh, I'm sick. I'm homeless. I'm this. I'm that. Oh, have you been surviving? Where are you? Can tell me? I used to do security work, right? Let me just say, forgive me, but I used to do security work, right? And I used to work at some places like fast food place and all that. Listen, if you are homeless, you cannot sleep. You cannot sleep on the compound. Let me say that, because it's a turn off to patrons. You cannot sleep on the compound. While you can come and beg and get you for it for a while, you cannot sleep on the compound. Let me say that. Test the rock, bro. Search, yes. Test the spirit. Test the spirit, man. And I said, come on, hear your story, because we are told to do what? Test the spirit. And you're going to be found out. Right. Thanks for everybody for being here. We have not only, listen, we have not only read the Bible, but we have exercised what we have read. Search, search all things. Test all things. Hold fast, which is good. Test all things, the scripture reminds us, but hold fast, which is good. Dissect. Sift through. Hold fast, which is good. Let me just big up those who were here. Brother Williams, Willis, big up yourself. No, me a big you up. Don't big up yourself. Me a big you up. Come on, big up. Yeah. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. No, me a big you up. Blessing and respect. Yes, Mrs. Webley, blessings and respect. Brother G, blessings and respect. All glory to the Most High. Um, Tashaya, blessings and respect, sister. All glory to the Most High. And of course, mentioned Brother G already. Everybody that was here, blessing and respect. As we're going to end right now, remember, stay steadfast in prayer. Yes, my brother. Well, let me just put that on. How to sleep on a dining table. Yeah, man, that's crazy. No, why it is possible to sleep on a dining table, if that's what you have in your house. But it's not possible for you to sleep in an establishment, especially if it's 24-hour. It doesn't look good for patrons. The manager will not allow it. Right? Brother William Willis, all glory to the Most High. You were brave. Saw the light coming from a man. Yeah, man, we saw it, man. We just allowed him to kick the can down the road, because it was coming to an end. Right? It was indeed coming to an end. We read Romans chapter 11, 12, and 13, and it has proven that we indeed have the Spirit of the Most High, and we have exercised it, and we have searched out the matter. That's the name of the channel. Search out the matter. Don't just take what they tell you. It's not so much of a mystery, but everything other history. Seek and you shall find. Knock on the door shall open. Open your mind, brethren, because you are chosen. And I say, all glory to the Most High. Everyone who is here, of course, you will always be in my prayers. Those who are watching back on the replay, all glory to the Most High. You have seen or you have witnessed us searching out the matter in real time. Not just me, the whole searching out the matter crew. Williams Willis, Tashaya, Brother G, Mrs. Webley, the whole searching out the matter crew. Yes, we're here. William Willis, I'm seeing you here for the first time. I'm glad that you're here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're liking the video, William Willis. And also make sure you share the videos. Make sure you're watching our 30-day challenge. We have a 30-day challenge going on for the first of Layla Tov, big brother. Layla Tov. Yes, Layla Tov. You're right. Layla Tov. Layla Tov indeed. So all glory to the Most High. Yeah, we're gonna end. It's like I'm feeling the connection. Like I don't want to end, but I know it's late and we have to go and get the rest. Yes, later. All right, this is where we end. Tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay, so we have Bible Jeopardy on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Bible Jeopardy, Saturday night. William Willis, be there Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Make sure that you are there. All right. Brother G, make sure that you're there as well. Mrs. Webley, I know that you'll be there. Most I William. Webley Jr., I know that we will be there. Most I William. Tennis Elbow, that you were here earlier. I don't know if you're still here. Make sure you're there. You're there. Most I William. I know you'll be there. Most I William. 4 days left for the 30-day challenge. Yes. A lot of person will be there, and most definitely, I'll go to the Most High. A lot of person will be there coming on Saturday. So make sure that you are there on Saturday. And the thing about it, let me just say this. Make sure that you're there before 7 o'clock. Because it's only 10 persons alone can be on the Kahoot. Because Bible Jeopardy Kahoot style. Yes. The Kahoot app that we're using, there's only 10 persons can be on it. Right? So therefore, the first 10 persons will be able to compete. Everybody else have to just be in the comment section. All right. So if you want to be in the challenge, you have to be there before 7 o'clock. When I put out the code pin, that you can just click on it, or the code link, you can just click on it and make sure that you're there. All right. Only 10 persons alone can be on there at a time, because you'd have to pay for the other thing. I don't have the money to do that. So I only have 10 persons can compete at a time. All glory to the Most High. And this is where we have to go because, of course, indeed, yes, you need to get your rest. And I said, I don't like to waste person's time on YouTube. That's not my style. So go and get some rest, everyone. Remember that we have a 30-day challenge. You make one video every day for 30 days, and we have 4 days left. Look out for our videos tomorrow. Watch our video that we did today. It's really, really very important that you watch the video we did today. Very, very good insight. All right. It's a survival video, just so you know. All right. So, as I say again for the last time, search the matter. Don't just take what they tell you. It's not so much of a mystery because everything has a history. Seek and shall find. Knock on the door shall be open. Open your mind, brethren, because you are indeed chosen. Till next time.
Let us search out the matter. Don't just think what they tell you. It's not so much a mystery. Let us search out your history. Seek and you shall find. Knock on the door, be open. Come on, open your mind because you're chosen.